Hey everyone, it's Fire here, and I'm about to give you guys another top speed tune. Before I go straight into the tune, I'm just gonna say this right at the beginning. This will probably be the last video I post for quite a while. Um, I currently have a relative that's dear to me that is gonna be coming home from the hospital, and we're gonna have to take care of them as with. When I mean we. And I mean me and my family. I'm gonna have to take care of them. So I'm hoping I can get back into posting videos relatively soon. I'm really hoping, but only time will tell. So as I said before, this is gonna be the last video that I post for a little while. Don't worry, I'll be back into posting videos once I get more motivated into more motivated to get back into posting videos for you guys, because right now it's honestly hit me pretty hard. So yeah, but with that out of the way, I'm going to go on the tune for you guys. This is going to be on the Nissan 180 SX. This is a 284 tune, with the engine swap being the Nismo engine. The one thing you guys will need for this is going to be the rear diffuser. So if you guys don't have that, grab it. And with the top speed that you guys are going to be hitting, I would highly advise to put at least sport softs on. I just got comfort softs on this because that's what it came with. So it didn't really bother me a whole lot. So going over to the suspension, it's pretty much the same as a lot of the other suspension setups, except for the natural frequency or spring rate. Ride height is going to be all the way down, front and rear. Anti-roll bars are 4. Keep them stock. I don't really mess with them really unless it's a car that has a bad stability on the straights mainly. Compression is going to be 40 front and rear. Expansion is going to be 30 front and rear. Going down to the natural frequency or spring rate, you want all the way up in the front, and you want it. I believe this is just about. I think it's just about close to where it is stock. I can't remember exactly, but you want it at 1.95 in the rear. Seems that it works just fine. If you guys want to, you guys can lower the rear all the way down and take the front and bring it down halfway. When I was messing with it, it did seem to go maybe a little bit faster. I can't remember exactly because it's been a while, but it had a little bit of problem in the turn, so that's why I had to bring up the natural frequency in the front or spring rate. And then camber 1.0 front and rear. It just to give it a little bit better handling in the turns. And then no toe angle, of course. Going over to the transmission, you want to take your top speed automatically adjusted and bring it up to 500. And then once you get to that, go to this, and then it should be the same. I don't remember messing with the final at all. It should be at stock 3.3100 or 01. Sorry. But yeah, you guys should match my numbers here. If you guys are not matching my numbers and your top speed's at 500, try to match up the rightmost number, which is the max speed that you can get in that gear. So if you guys are having problems with that, you can either readjust your gears to how I have them here, or you can readjust the final to get what I have here. But on that, I'm gonna have to check and show you guys how it does. It's awesome. I love it. I believe, I want to say it's the 4th fastest car that we have currently for street vehicles. Because right now I'm not exactly counting the Group 1 cars, because some of the Group 1 cars can hit about 270 to 280. Not a whole lot of them. It's mainly the older ones, which is it's kind of hard to get a lot of the old ones because the older ones only pop up so often. So, with this one, it is a 4-gear tune. If you guys want to, and you guys are having problems with it shipping into 5th gear on this, just readjust 4th gear to where you're not red lining as much. You're gonna red line a little bit with it, but not too much. So, yeah. And I'm sorry if there's not a whole lot I'm gonna be talking about in this video, because mainly because of what I said at the beginning of the video. My mind's just going on and on and on. So I'm hanging in there though. Don't worry about it. As I said before though, I will be getting back into posting videos for you guys. Hopefully, honestly, as soon as possible. As soon as they get better. I'm really hoping they do. Trying to make this video depressing, honestly, but with what's going on, as before, it's hitting hard, so I'm just trying to stay there as much as I can. So, as we get the turn, I'm going to show you guys how well it does the turn. It actually does decently with the comfort softs. It doesn't give me that much of a reaction, I could say. But with sports car, oh boy. But with sports softs, you guys should do fine. I would advise not to go down that low, because that could happen. It doesn't like the very bottom of the turn, mainly because of how the suspension is set up. But if I didn't have the suspension set up the way it was, it wouldn't be reaching the speeds and be able to take the turns. Because you can't, with some of the older cars, you can't have the spring rate all the way down, like a lot of the like pretty much any cars that are like 2000s and above, like, and newer, they have the suspension stiff enough to where the springs are not gonna just automatically raise the nose up. That's why I have it like this, because if you don't, the softer your springs in the front, the more likely your nose is gonna lift up, and the more likely that you're gonna be losing speed. So, yeah. Should hit 284 pretty relatively soon, even with the little bit of a wreck. There it is. Typically you probably hit 284 roughly around, I think it's around the 2,800 meter mark ish, just for 3,000 meters. So yeah, this should do just fine and all that stuff. As I said, this is more like with this one, this is gonna be more of a template for everyone to use, because it's not that stable. I mean, I have it where it's stable enough to be able to go the speed it's going. So yeah, with that'll be the end of the video. So if you guys like the video, hit the like button. Also subscribe for more videos. I normally post every Tuesday and Friday, but I will be posting a video hopefully soon to continue on this stuff. But yeah. Also, if you guys have any comments, or if you have any questions or anything or any other cars you guys want me to do for custom tunes, that's not a engine swap tune, because I will be posting them all eventually. Put in comments below. I'll answer any questions you guys have, to the best of my knowledge at least. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.